and the Masters of the Universe. I am Adam, Prince of Eternia and defender of the secrets of Castle Grayskull. This is Cringer, my fearless friend. Fabulous secret powers were revealed to me the day I held aloft my magic sword and said, "By the power of Grayskull!" Cringer became the mighty Battle Cat, and I became He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe. Only 3 others share this secret. Our friends, the Sorceress, Man-at-Arms, and Orko. Together we defend Castle Grayskull from the evil forces of Skeletor.
When Man-at-Arms sent us out on a geology field trip, I didn't expect this kind of excitement.
Neither did I. I think the sandstorm's getting worse. We'll have to stop and wait it out.
Well, how about over there?
Good idea. Those boulders will give us shelter from the storm.
Look, this isn't much shelter. We better find a cave or something to hide in.
Maybe He-Man can help us make our own cave. By the power of Grayskull!
I've never seen a cave like that before.
It's not a cave, Orko. Somebody built that tunnel, and from the looks of it, they did it a long time ago.
Well, they won't mind if we go inside to get out of the storm.
Oh, I'm sure they won't.
Is that what they look like?
Orko, I think we've stumbled onto an ancient Silcon laboratory.
Silcons? I've heard Man-at-Arms talk about them. Gosh, I wonder if any of them are here.
Not likely, Orko. The Silcon civilization vanished thousands of years ago. Orko! Uh-oh, boomerangs. It looks like somebody didn't want any visitors. I hope there aren't any more of those booby traps around.
There's gotta be a way out of here. Even the Silcons wouldn't build a room without doors. I hope. Well, maybe that's what I'm looking for. Let's see if this opens a door. Boy, it would take He-Man to turn that crank. I better try some magic. Doors that squeak and chains that clank. All magic power, turn the crank. I don't see any door opening. What's that?
Who seizes the mighty Tamask from his royal palace?
I guess I did. My name is Orko.
I have never seen such an odd creature as this. Where am I?
I think this is a Silcon laboratory.
Silcon?
Hey, watch it!
Yes, this is a machine of Silcon design.
What's the matter with Silcons?
They are my bitterest enemies, always warring upon my territory.
Your territory? Your palace? Who are you?
Do you not know Tamask, king of all Eternia?
King? But Randor is king of Eternia.
Then you must tell me more about this Randor. It is well to know one's enemies.
Orko has to be around here somewhere.
Randor isn't your enemy. Believe me.
Orko!
Who's that?
It's He-Man. Well, I'm glad to see you. There's a fellow in that room named Tamask who thinks he's king of Eternia.
Tamask? Why, Tamask was the last of Eternia's sorcerer kings, but that was thousands of years ago.
Stay back, traitors!
Orko tells me that you're calling yourself Tamask, king of Eternia. Who are you, really?
I am Tamask, the real king of Eternia. This Randor is the pretender. I will meet him in battle to prove it. Randor will be no match for me. The two of you will await my return.
He sealed us in. I wonder who he really is.
He does look like the statue of Tamask that's in the Hall of Kings back at the palace.
You mean he really is king of Eternia?
Not is, was. But it was a very long time ago. I don't understand this.
All I know is I turned this big wheel here, and he jumped out of it.
Ah, that explains it. According to the inscriptions on the wheel, it's some kind of a time machine.
Well, then it is Tamask?
Yes, and if he thinks he's in his own time, my father could be in real trouble. Come on, Orko.
Well, there he is.
First they take me from my palace, and now they chase me in a magic machine. Powerful magic. But I am more powerful. He-Man and his friend are worthy enemies. Let us see if I can fool them with a giant Tamask.
How did Tamask get so big? Hey, he's trying to grab us.
No, he isn't. It's just a giant illusion. See?
Hey, we went right through him. That was fun.
Now let's catch up to the real Tamask and see if he'll listen to reason. Tamask, why don't we talk this over?
There is no talk with Silcons and their friends. There is only action.
Tamask has brought up a centipede.
He will make a nice pet for the two of you.
A long time ago, there was an ocean here. I'm going to dig down and see if there's any water left.
Wow, He-Man's swimming like a fish in water. I hope He-Man gets back soon. I don't want to be tied up with this centipede.
Look out, Orko. I'm going to give that centipede a shower.
The centipede doesn't like the water. It's going away.
I'll just leave the water flowing for thirsty travelers.
Lucky for us, the centipede didn't like getting wet.
Like most desert creatures, it wants to be dry. We've lost a lot of time already because of it. Tamask may already be at the palace.
This cannot be. I recognize this place, and yet it is so different. Mount Eternia stands as always, but this is not my palace. To have changed so much, so quickly. A powerful magic is at work here. This Randor is strong. I must attack him swiftly and without mercy. So this is the mighty Randor. I am Tamask, and I have come to reclaim my throne.
Who are you? What do you want here?
You cannot trick me, pretender. I am King Tamask. Though you have spirited my palace away, I am still ruler of Eternia.
He does look like the statue of Tamask in the Hall of Kings.
Where is my queen, my children, my servants?
I can't answer those questions. I don't even know how you came to be here.
Liar! You have taken my throne, and I will have it back.
Could he be the real Tamask?
Listen, if you are Tamask, the world you knew is long gone, thousands of years ago. But we will do everything we can to return you to your own time.
Tamask will listen to no more of your lies, sorcerer.
Then you leave me no choice but to summon my guards.
No! Now we will do battle, Randor, to prove which one of us is the true King of Eternia.
No, Tamask. In your day, battle may have been the test of a king. But now it is wisdom, compassion, and reason that rule Eternia. Fighting proves nothing.
Coward, I will make you fight. What trick is this?
King Randor.
You!
Are you all right, Your Majesty?
Yes, Orko. Though I am glad to see you're both here. This fellow claims to be Tamask.
I'm afraid he is, sire.
But how?
Well, I guess I kinda had something to do with it.
I should have known.
Randor! We are not yet finished, pretender. This warrior of yours is strong, but I will defeat him yet. And then I will defeat you.
Tamask, please listen to us. You don't understand what's happened.
No, you will not trick me again.
Maybe now you'll agree to talk this out.
Never! Tamask will never stop fighting his enemies.
Guards! Take him!
Too many. Must escape.
Wait.
I am too quick for them. Is there no end to this sorcery? Now he sends dragons for me. I must flee this place.
Tamask, wait.
Boy, he sure has a lot of tricks in that club of his.
What's going on here? Who was that?
A former king of Eternia, somehow snatched from his own time.
And we've got to find a way to return him.
What makes you think Tamask will go back to the Silcon Laboratory?
Tamask is confused. He's frightened. Our Eternia is very different from his. The only place he might feel safe is in that old lab.
I guess that makes sense.
I only hope I'm right.
Oh, it's no use. I cannot move it. I am trapped by this cursed Silcon magic forever.
He-Man, you were right. He's here.
Again you appear to torment me. Well, Silcon, this time we finish our fight.
It'll take more than a little sand to get rid of us.
Then I will find another way. Just what I need.
Well, it looks as if Tamask found himself an army.
Those soldiers aren't alive, Orko. They're just stone statues made to move by Tamask's magic.
Oh, yeah? Tell it to this guy.
Maybe his friend will tell him all about magic stone statues. You see, Orko? Just rock.
You will learn not to insult me, Silkons. I should have known I could not trust a Silkon statue.
It'll be tricky to destroy the statue without hurting Tamask, but I have an idea.
Silkon thing, fight me like a warrior.
I hope this rope is long enough.
Do you feel safer now that I am tied up, friend of Silkons?
What are you gonna do, He-Man?
The old spinning top trick.
Are you all right?
It would take more than a child's toy in a flight through the air to hurt me.
The statue's shrinking.
Not shrinking, Orko, worn away by the sand as it spins.
You saved my life, He-Man. By my code of honor, I am now your slave.
We have no slaves here on Eternia, Tamask, but I would be pleased to call you friend and help you get home to your own time.
And what you have said is true. I really am in the future.
Your future. Yes, you are remembered with honor.
Then I am glad I have come. But now, please, send me home.
We'll be happy to. Stand where you first appeared so that the time vortex can pick you up.
I am prepared. What a warrior you would have made in my time.
I only fight when I must, and each time, I hope it is the last time.
An unusual idea.
Ready?
I am ready. But I doubt you can move the crank by yourself. I could not move it. No man could.
You don't know He-Man.
Let's go!
I will think about this not fighting unless you must. Perhaps I can learn something. Thank you, friend.
Hey, you forgot this. Gee, my throwing a club into the vortex made the time wheel glow.
Throwing the battle club through the time vortex must have caused an overload of some kind. This old building can't stand the strain. It's collapsing.
Let's get out of here. I hope Tamask made it home all right.
No question about it. The history books say he ruled wisely and peacefully into a ripe old age.
He did us a great service. Who knows how Eternia's present might have changed if Tamask had not been returned to his place in history.
Perhaps his visit to our time was not an accident. History books say that late in life, Tamask turned away from wars of conquest and fought only when he had to defend himself.
Wow, I bet he changed because of what He-Man said to him.
Why Tamask changed doesn't matter as much as the fact he did change.
Boy, kings sure were different back then.
That they were, Orko.
I wonder what King Randor would have looked like if he was king in those days. I bet it would have been something like this.
Now, just a minute, Orko. Well, how do I look?
Well, you sure look, interesting, Father.
I think I like the helmet best.
All right, that's quite enough. Change me back, Orko.
No sooner said than done. Oops.
Orko!
I'll get it this time, Your Majesty.
Oh, God. Oh,
I hope you enjoyed today's adventure story. Wouldn't it be wonderful if we did have a real time wheel? We could turn it back to the Stone Age and meet some real cave people. Or into the future where we could see some of the wondrous things yet to come. Well, we don't have a magic time wheel. Not yet anyway. But we do have some things just about as good. They're called books. Reading books can be your time wheel to just about any time or place you choose. Why don't you give them a try? You'll be glad you did.